Arfan here with Grow Automate Scale, where we help coaches leverage the power of Facebook ads so they can add more premium leads to their launches and scale their business by 6 figures. And today I want to talk about why your ads may not be attracting your ideal client. As a coach who's been doing organic marketing, who's been launching and had some success, like you're hitting 4 figure launches consistently, you're hitting 5 figure launches, you're heading towards 6 figures, but you dabble in ads and you find out that you get better results from your organic methods. Most of your sales are coming from your Instagram, coming from your email list, the things you're doing organically. You just can't really nail what's really going on with the ads. So in today's video, I'm gonna keep this one really short because it's really very simple. When it comes to ads, there's really three main things that you want to have, and I'm going to use this paper right here to draw these three things here you want to have. And once these three things are working, you're going to see a massive increase in your conversions. So first, number one is going to be your actual graphics, the actual ad creative itself. So what does your ad actually look like? Are you using video or are you using text images? And what happened is that there's a shift that's happened over the past few years, and a lot of trainings that have came out on Facebook ads that were adapted off of old marketing principles that when it came into the world, it came into the online space. A lot of coaches were teaching this in advertising, and they were saying to create your graphics a certain way, create your images a certain way. Don't put text. Make it all about the personal brand, or on the vice versa. Don't even include personal brand. Use stock images and things like that. And what happens is that you need to really take a step back and look at what's unique to your business, to your individual business. As a coach, you often are the face of your business. In the same time, you have limited opportunity in your ad to be able to capture your ideal client's attention. So when it comes to the actual ad itself, the image, what you're using, is going to play a big role. It has to stand out, it has to attract your ideal client. So the choice of graphics you use, the text you're using on your image really plays a huge role in getting better and higher quality lead. And you're gonna pay attention to this by based on your click-through rate, right? Your CTR, your click-through rate. Your click-through rate should be above 1.8%, much higher than 1.8%. Ideally, if you can get this to about 2.5% or better, you're gonna have even more phenomenal results with your advertising. Now, that's just based on the image alone. The second thing that really comes down to this is the ad copy itself. Now, the ad copy is the primary text. This is what your headline is going to be, what the substance of your ad copy is going to be. Now, there's a little caveat, and it's super important when we're doing this, is that when you're writing ad copy, the very first sentence is one of the most important, and often where we spend most of the time as an agency when we're working with clients and we're writing ad copy for them. We spend most of the time on this first sentence, and sometimes our variations of ad copy may be the same. The only thing different is that first sentence. And what happens is that there is a special thing called see more. And this is where the ad copy, when you write it, if it's too long, if it's above 125 characters, what ends up happening is that it turns into ellipses and people have to click see more in order to continue. So you're not actually being able to finish your thought in a quick way. And the attention span for someone scrolling on Instagram or scrolling on Facebook, or if they're watching a story or something like that, is very short. So we need to be able to capture their attention, relate to them within 125 characters, one medium-sized sentence. So this is something that is very important too as well for getting results. So here's what's going to happen right now is that you're focusing on making sure your images are getting a 1.8% click-through rate or better, and that your ad copy is also the messaging there. You're testing the different messaging angles, is what's called hooks, that you're having different hooks, and all these hooks are about 125 characters or less. Anything more than 125 characters is going to turn into ellipses, and you're not going to be able to get the results that you want. Okay, so in this, if you're using video, static images, whichever the case is, this is where you need to be to make sure that it's working correctly. And this is a basic principle before you even go in to start blowing up your ads. If you want to make it convert, if you're dabbling and you're not seeing the results, focus on these things. Your images and videos, make sure you have at least 2 or 3 images and make sure you're using at least 2 or 3 videos. Facebook and Instagram is much more of a video platform than it used to be a photo platform. So lead into that and make sure you're doing videos. Short 15 to 30-second videos filmed in square, filmed in landscape, filmed in portrait mode on your phone, doesn't matter. Make sure that you're using videos because it's going to go a very, 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 very far away. And then the last thing on here is actually not really anything to do with ads at all, but it's actually going to be based on your landing page. This landing page that you send people to, you're sending all the traffic that's coming from Facebook and Instagram over to this landing page. Everyone's coming over here. Now, what happened is that this landing page needs to be a mirror reflection of your ad and of also your copy. And the reason I say this is because if someone clicks on the ad and it's attractive, it's standing out, and you're not doing something just for the clicks, you're actually genuinely advertising a program, a training, or something like that, and then they read the copy and they're like, wow, I'm interested. I want this. I need this. And then they go to the landing page and then it's confusing. It's different. The images you have on the landing pages are way different. Like, so if you're ad, you have your images, pictures of yourself, right? So you're a coach. Let's say you're a woman coach, and you have a certain look, a style, a brand. Now they go to the landing page and you have stock images of totally different people. It's gonna drastically impact your conversion. I can guarantee it. The next thing is on the copy. If the messaging on your ad copy is saying something specific, but then they go to the landing page and it's caused any kind of confusion, your conversions are gonna hurt. So these are the 3 things to make sure you focus on, and you will see a big difference in your just in your ads starting to convert a lot better. Now there's some other caveats in terms of like the audiences you set up and things like that, but just for this video, we're focusing on getting these creatives right because the difference I see between the coaches who are getting success with Facebook ads and those who aren't, it all boils down to their ad creatives and what they're advertising and sending people to. And often there's a big confusion that can happen where the ad graphics, I mean, for lack of a better word, they just suck. They don't stand out well. The branding doesn't match. The messaging is off. It's all about the offer, and it's not so much about the actual ideal client. And your copy needs to be about the ideal client. This is about their pain, their challenges, their fears, and how they can overcome it by signing up for the training that you have. Now, this is done in a story format. So again, very short copy, 128 characters to the first line in order to get that point across. So you can get them to raise their hand or at least or get them to stop the scroll would be a better way to say this. So this is the place to start focusing on. And really, when you optimize this, you'll see a big difference in how your ads start performing. Again, my name is Arfan. I'm the owner of Grow Automate Scale, a digital marketing agency for 6-figure coaches who are looking to add more premium leads to their launches, fill up their launches so they can scale their business by 6 figures. And if you're ever interested in doing and having someone to run your ads for you, there's a link in the description below where you can schedule a free 30-minute complimentary call. Book that call. Let's have a chat. Let's see if we can help you scale your offers by 6 figures. But on that one, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the page, and I will see you on the next one.